Righto folks, we're on Flinders Island, Nick.
Yes, we are, Andrew. Brilliant introduction that. We're just west of Flinders Island, and today hook, line and sinker goes up a level. All the clowning around is out the window. It's fishing, hardcore, excellent, exciting fishing.
It is. The sun has got about 3 hours until it sets over the water with a
Yep.
beautiful sunset,
Yep.
nice and romantic. And we're going to be
that.
sitting on gravelly bottom here off Flinders,
Yep.
snapper, giant snapper, big massive fish.
It will be something to behold the next half an hour, folks. You'll scarcely believe it. You'll pinch yourself. You'd be mad to change the channel.
Oh!
Whack. He's got plenty on that.
There you are, ladies and gentlemen, southern bluefin tuna. Sweet. And that is the biggest salmon I've ever put out. Hold on. Righto, inside the wheelhouse is this man at the helm of Straight Lady, James Luddington. Welcome back to the show, mate.
Andrew, good to see you fellas over here again.
What are we doing?
We're looking around on the Sounder in about 30 metres of water. We're about 3 hours, 2.5 hours off sunset. We're going to put a bait on the bottom and a bait on a balloon and see what comes along.
All right, now you were telling us before that there's some snapper here.
We have caught them here before, as you well know, and there is the possibility of another one. Bit of moon about, there should be a few good sharks about, so there's the possibility of a big gummy. And we've been getting a few small makos here overnight because we're on the west side of Flinders, and we've been getting the odd thresher, so big baits on the bottom, and let's go and do it.
All right, we're not going to promise a snapper?
Andrew, I've done that once.
All right, fine. We're not going to promise a snapper. That's what that means, folks, in a nutshell. Righto, well, we'll circle round. You reckon just find the fish on the sounder?
Yes, I'll find some activity levels on the Sounder, we'll put the anchor in and we'll go to it.
Activity levels it is. Let's do this snapper coming up. I've got the first fish of the night on. I don't know what it is. It feels all right. It doesn't feel like it's going to set any records, but we've been here only probably 5 or 6 minutes. Well, all right, I lie, probably 10 or 15, and I've got a fish, which, yeah, it's going all right. I don't know what it is. Bit of slimy mackerel, sinker, long leader. I just had it just off the bottom, so it would have just been bouncing along down there. Nick.
All right, Andrew. Well, I'm very, very proud of you for this, our first serious show. And I guess we'll swing him aboard.
Snapper.
That is becoming known in Tasmanian waters as what? The Andrew Hartfish. It's the old Hardy. Have a look at this, James. Look what we got.
He's Captain Consistent, there's no doubt about that.
This man can catch blueheads where none have been caught before. You're a genius, an idiot savant. Look at that, he's got all sorts of lice and stuff on it.
Good.
Yeah, what an unpleasant fish. James! All right, James, now we've got our 4 or so bottom bouncing rigs there waiting for a snapper to happen along and make riveting television. But we're hedging our bets a little bit. What have we got here?
Nick, I've got a slab, a side fillet of mackerel here. You
Yep.
can see the colours in him.
Yep,
I put a 7/0 hook in.
it's a
200
serious hook.
Yes, 200-pound trace and a
Yep.
rubber band there just to keep the bait stable.
Yep.
You can feel that trace a little rough.
That
That's
looks-
because we've been getting the odd mako in here.
Right.
I've taken that up to a weight,
Yep.
just rubber banded on the clip swivel just to keep it stable in the water and down about halfway to the bottom.
Yep.
And in my pocket here, I've got an orange balloon.
Party time.
Party time. And I'm going to let this float out the back 50, 60 metres behind the boat.
Yep.
On a 15 kilo outfit. The reason for the orange balloon, when you buy mixed party balloons, which are the cheapest,
Yep.
is use your blues and your greens during the day, but use the light colours at night because they're much easier to keep an eye on when it's dark or in a spotlight or something. So we've got an orange one for tonight, and I think they'll love that.
The information and informative tips just keep coming on this program. James, that's very good. We'll have a mako then.
Well, a mako, a thresher, if there's a shark cruising around here, he may well get tempted by that.
What about bluehead? Could you get a bluehead on that?
If you let it down at the bottom and handed the rod across, I'm sure you could. It'd be a big one.
All right, let's have them.
Andrew's never going to come back here again.
Shark?
I reckon.
It seems like a hot little corner there, Nick.
Not bad. This is going all right, this area, Hardy. I would suggest you move.
I might move, mate. Now, you just dropped a bigger fish,
Yeah.
and you literally dropped that down, and it bit, and you're on to a good fish.
It's not bad. It's not
Can we
bad.
take your glasses for
Thanks,
it?
mate.
No worries.
It's certainly a weighty fish.
Not a wrasse?
I don't think it's a wrasse, no. Don't
Doesn't
think it's
look
a wrasse.
like
What species could we expect around these parts, James?
It's getting on towards evening. I'm not calling this one. We could easily see a gummy here.
Let's get him up and have a look.
Shark.
It's a shark.
That's all right, though. Good start.
Good gummy.
Alrighty then.
That's a nice fish. Oh, doesn't quite fit in the net.
Doesn't quite fit the net, James. Oh no, you've broken the net, James. What's going on, man? Oh no! Oh, look at this! Oh no! I'll tell you what, folks. Now, I'll tell you what. That's you've stirred him right up, James. I don't know what that was about, but this net is completely second-hand now.
Catch fish that are too big.
Look at that. You right?
I'm right. The net's not.
No.
Look what he's done to me net.
Welcome back,
It's fishing with the three tenors and the two idiots and James. What's the music, James?
The tenors, Andrew, the tenors. Makes the trumpeter come on the shelf, makes the shark and the snapper come on. Magnificent. One way ahead of tenor.
Oh, you're unbelievable. You picked that right up.
I was very, very quick now. Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
There's
something on James's massive shark bait. Hit him, Hardy.
I think I've got him, mate.
Have you?
What's that?
What is it? Cooter?
I don't know. Maybe.
Seems a bit. Is there any weight there?
Oh, that balloon, mate. Well, I got him or not?
I don't know. I don't think so.
All right, well, yeah, I did catch it, and the reason it wasn't fighting is as that rod there goes off, I'm going to bring this cooter in. It's my rod.
What?
Oh, that's my rod.
I'll get him for you. It's not a good fish anyway.
Oh, you are
It's a
unbelievable.
bluehead.
It's not a. You go. I don't want anything to do with you anymore. Unbelievable. Now I got a cooter on the shark rod. Nick's got a fish on it.
I'm going to give that to you.
I don't want it. It's
I don't
probably a
want
bluehead, and then I'll have to cop all sorts of criticism from you. I'm actually sick of being the monkey on this show. I'm sick of it. What have you got?
It's a good question. It's a little snapper.
Oh, you are unbelievable. You are.
Oh, Oh, the delicious irony of that, folks. Party races. Oh, I almost fell overboard. That would have been ironic. That would have been justice, in fact, because I did pinch this.
Oh,
But there you go. A lovely little pan-sized snapper. Oh, he doesn't like to be touched. And that is a beautiful fish anywhere that you can go and catch. Well, look at that. Speaking of beautiful fish, the pick handle.
That's why I didn't get to catch that.
That's a lovely fish though. I mean, in some countries that's a real trophy fish, that.
You're an idiot.
I tell you what, most people give their right arm to catch a lovely cooter like that, whereas the old snapper, dime a dozen, folks. Very, very tasty though. Very tasty. Not a bad spot, James. Oh, I like this.
Okay, now your best bet of catching a snapper in Tasmania is to get over and visit James at Flinders Island. There are heaps of spots all around the island, Nick.
Just look for some rubbly bottom, Andrew, with fish showing on the sounder. So give James a call, and why not stay at the Ferno Tavern for a mighty nice trip. Oh, you are kidding.
Stay with us, folks, because after the break,
Oh, he's a
I'll
big
get
fish.
mine back on that pesky Dagon. It's Trout.
Welcome back, folks. Now, this little swamp here, Andrew, is it's your lounge room, really.
Oh, look, it really is, Nick. I know it like the back of my hand. Brumby's Creek.
Yes.
I don't really. But no, we're here. It's a nice day. Warm, muggy sort of a day. No
a lot
wind.
of insects, as you can see,
A lot of
flies
insects.
crawling all over
Yeah.
us.
We were just driving by.
Yep.
Decided to stop.
Yes.
Fly rods.
Fly rods, that's all we've got, and sort of a bit of an ad hoc trip this, but you never know. The conditions are right, as you've said, and just a few shows of little trouty interest up here.
Yeah, I think they'll just be mooching about and taking whatever's on offer. So it's late in the season. It's not a great time to be fishing here, but
You never know.
we'll see how we go.
As long as it doesn't rain, we should be all right.
Yeah, I don't like the look of those clouds.
A lot of flies. No, I don't like. There's dedication to one's craft, and there is dedication. Today we came fishing with Andrew, and he said, "No, you probably won't need your waders, I don't reckon. We'll just walk down some of these streams out here near Cressy and just nut a few trout along the way." What I wasn't aware of is that, if this is not needing your waders, I wouldn't like to see a scenario where you do need your waders. I thought I was doing all right in warmer gum boots, but they're not going to suffice. How is it out there, huh?
Well, I'm just having to plug my microphone onto my shirt.
Yeah, you might have to put it on the collar of your shirt.
Yeah.
And your lapels, your epaulets.
You were supposed to return the call from the waiter people that were going to sponsor us.
Oh, the waiter people. Yeah. I think that fish is gone.
No, don't say that. No, there he is. The good news is he's still there, but the bad news is he's only little.
Yeah. But if you catch him, we'll buy you, Mike the camera and I will buy you like an ice cream or something for your endeavours. Although you're not getting back in the car like that.
Well, that's all right.
Did anyone ever tell you look like Jacques Villeneuve?
I am shocked. With my glasses and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they do. They often tell me that.
What's the water like?
Yeah, it's nice.
Can you swim?
Swim in a minute. I'll catch this fish.
I hope you do catch the fish.
You know, fishing, you have to be a great optimist, don't you?
You do have to be an optimist. You have to be something.
Now, I've just got a little tangle.
You'll rise above that.
Right, now where is he?
So this
Come on,
is
little
it.
fish. Come on, little fish. He's out there now, this fish.
It's getting a bit bigger. You'll have to walk a little bit further.
No, I don't know if I...
Of course, that
want to
the
do
water
that.
not quite up to the crucial area where it takes the breath away, but not far away. Huh? Take another couple of steps out into the stream. And denim, of course, is such a comfortable wet fabric. Just got to walk along some of the streams and nut a few fish. Like those waders.
really raining now. Really raining.
You would think that having a fishing show would be probably the best job you could have. That's what you
Really
think.
raining now.
And some days it is. Some days it doesn't get a lot better than that. But here, there are a lot of flies. Bit of rain. Not too many fish.
Yep.
Oh, oh, you are kidding.
Oh, he's a big fish.
Oh, you are kidding.
He's a
You are an absolute champion, a genius. Look at that live action television here from the banks of Brumby's Creek, northern Tasmania.
Now, can you
Andrew
come and
Harlow
land him
will
for me,
take
Nick?
back everything I've ever said about you. It's a lovely fish. Lovely, lovely fish. How extraordinary. How are you feeling, Hardy?
Oh, well, I'm cold.
Yeah,
It's wet.
yeah,
I'm cold.
yeah, and it's wet.
And it's wet.
But look at that.
Yeah,
You'd be reasonably happy with that.
yeah, it's cold
Yeah,
and it's
wet.
wet.
Yeah,
But that's a nice fish on a dry fly.
it was. And you weren't sort of really fishing too much, were you? Really?
Yeah, no, I had it in the area, Nick.
Yeah,
In the area.
yeah. Well, isn't that a wonderful lesson for everybody out there? Lesson number one, obviously, don't go wading in your jeans and don't go fishing when it's raining. And if you go fishing, bring the irrigate because there are a lot of flies and midges and bits and pieces.
Yeah.
The second lesson is if you stand in a river with a dry fly out there long enough, a fish will come and take it. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's all right. I'm going to catch another one now.
You should have a fishing shark.
We'll have, yeah. Or a golf shot.
Oh. All right, folks, well, the rain thankfully has stopped inside, funnily enough, and there is the remains of Andrew's beautiful trout from Brumby's Creek, and this young man here pulling bones out of it is the happy chef, James Reid. Welcome back to Hook, Line and Sinker.
Good to see you again, Nick.
Lovely to be here. Now, we had so much talk about you when we had you on the Christmas show that we couldn't go without. What are we doing with Hardy's trout?
Well, Hardy's trout, first of all, we've taken all of those bones out just with a pair of tweezers, placed them over here.
Yep.
Hardy's beautiful trout. This is one of the oldest recipes in the world. It's called nut brown butter. The only recipe in the world that I can really know that calls for nut brown butter. What we're doing is just taking some butter, melting it gently, and we're going to place the fillet in. Now, we're not going...
So we're not getting that too hot?
No way. We don't want to make the butter too brown too early or it gets bitter. So we just take that in. What we've got here, as you can see, it's starting to colour a little bit
Yep.
on the outside. Now,
So not too much.
We don't want to take it too far,
Right.
because otherwise it will go bitter, and
Bitter.
we don't want any bitter butter.
I don't want any bitter things on this program, Abby. Now fix this up. All right, so we turn that over.
Turn it over.
You're struggling there, aren't you? All right,
There we
right.
go. And as you
Okay.
can see, there's not much colour, and that's exactly how we want it.
Very good. Now what else? It's not just that, surely.
Surely not. Our next ingredients we'll throw in 2 seconds. Now this trout's almost done.
All right, so that's literally 30 seconds. Here's a salad that I prepared earlier. We'll see some salad greens there, some I think that's
Now Nick,
cool.
we just place that gently over here, and
Very
we'll
nice.
quickly clean up any mess that we make because we hate that.
All right, so that's stage one, folks. There you go.
Now the butter is starting to brown.
Yep.
In with some parsley, squeeze of lemon juice,
Whoa!
and we love a few flames, don't we?
This is
And
like
then the almonds, lots of almonds.
Yep.
And it doesn't call for this in the recipe. I'm just going to put a little bit more butter in there too. But I like to put a little bit of garlic in there just for a bit of texture. Now we just turn that around.
How long are we giving that, Happy?
Oh look mate, we're only going to give this about a minute, if that.
Okay, and that trout's all right, just sitting there. And here it goes, folks.
And then we just place that straight over the top of the trout
Ooh,
like that.
That smells good.
It
too,
is a
mate.
beautiful smell, isn't it? Nut brown butter. And then you have Escoffier, the king of chefs, oldest fish recipe in the world, I reckon.
Well, how about that, folks? If you'd like the recipe for trout and nut brown butter a la the Happy Chef, drop us a line at Hook, Line and Sinker at sctv.com.au. Brumby's Creek is one of the best lowland trout fisheries in the state and produces results all season long. Fly, lure and bait will all get you connected. Our number one tip, don't wade in your jeans. All right, Andrew, well it pains me, but considering you saved the show with your wading antics in your jeans, you get to eat it. That's apparently a trout in a nut brown butter sauce.
It smells sort of nut brownie.
Yeah, it's a feature that we have here at the restaurant.
Now I'd like a sort of bottle of water, just sort of to help me wash it all down. If you could see to that, that would be terrific. Okay.
Happy we need a bottle of
Pop
water.
off.
Bottle of water table.
Now, folks, that just about wraps up another hook, line, and sinker show. And until next week, please enjoy your food because I will. Bask in my glory a little longer yet.